Pisces, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your June 2019 general overall spread. With it being general, guys, please keep in mind that it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Pisces out there. If it doesn't seem to fit for you, please don't try to force it. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links down below. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Pisces, and I do apologize for the readings getting out lately, guys. I have family coming into town. It is summer. My kids are out of school. And honestly, just to be pretty blunt, this energy that's been going around lately has been insane. I don't know if you guys have felt it. It's been hitting Pisces. It's been hitting Cancer. Obviously the full moon into Sagittarius, it's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be about purging and healing and moving forward and bringing things into fruition. But we also have a lot of aspects like the kite that's going on right now where it's really energetically pounding Saturn in Cap. You have Node in Cancer right now. And then you just have so many things. You have Cancer, you have Pisces going on, you have, the Cap. There's a lot. So my thing is if you are energetically feeling overwhelmed sometimes, don't make yourself, don't drive yourself into the ground. Don't do it. Step back energetically, take some time, really heal, work on yourself, give yourself time. Because the energy that's flying around right now, guys, my North Node is in Pisces, which is in my 9th house, which is my house of spirituality. My Chiron and my Ascendant and my Mars are all in Cancer right now, and they've all been affected and hit. My Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus are all in Cap. So, I feel you. I feel you with this energy. I get it. I know it's rough. We're purging, we're going within, we're digging shit so deep that we really never thought even would come across. And all I'm going to say is the universe is really, they're not testing us, but they're pushing us right now. And it's for a purpose. It's so we can take that leap and make those decisions that we've probably been putting off for years. Things that we might not have even realized needed to be changed or needed to be made, or decisions to finally step into our power. They're pushing us to benefit us, but it sucks in the process. So I get it. I know. Feel free to reach out about it. It's been a lot, guys. It's been a lot. So with that spiel being said, I do want to say thank you for being so supportive and encouraging on this journey. I started this with the intention of really helping people. I just wanted to help shed light and bring affirmations and positivity and really help people see into things and realize that even if the journey sometimes is a little bumpy, you can get through it and you will get through it. So with that, we're going to hop in. I had to do my spiel this morning. Sorry, guys. It's just been on my mind, and I felt so bad about getting these videos out a little later than usual. But then again, you have to be mindful and take care of your soul, too. So I do have my social media stuff up and running. My Facebook, my Instagram. Wow, you guys are coming in strong. All the information's on there, and my website, lightworkersouls.com, is up and running. Still a work in progress. Bear with me, guys. But the intention behind it is to create a community where we can all get together and really discuss things that matter. Spirituality, soulful. We're digging deep. So we will get there, my friends. Okay, so I feel like you guys have really been in a period of stepping back and looking at your life. Contemplation, stillness, maybe waiting on things to come in, waiting on offers, waiting on movement to come in, waiting on things to change. And it's so funny because maybe that was the point of my rambles. I was just talking about the universe finally pushing us to a point of taking the leap, of making the changes, and I feel like that's what this is. Going within, resting, looking, observing, really sitting and looking energetically where your life is. And then Page of Wands. Making the effort, taking that next step, movement forward passionately. If it's involved in love, this could be love for yourself. Finally stepping into your power, loving your damn self, and not giving two flying fucks what anyone thinks about it, because at the end of the day, you're going to be happy. If this is a connection, this is finally being able to reach a point where the universe has brought in some kind of enlightened and soulful connection for your life. This is that cup of love. This is the universe giving you love. It happens in all forms. It's going to resonate differently for every person out there. It could be the form of, again, self-love, improvement, loving your life, embodiment, like just being that divine power within that you have. This is a relationship coming in. I feel like it's something that's going to really stress you out, first of all. And maybe it's because things are unexpected right now. Maybe you've been up in your head about certain things. Maybe you've been in your head about your self-worth. With the Cups of Love and the Seven of Pentacles, it could be sitting and nitpicking and looking at yourself and feeling like you're not worthy, or feeling like you're not enough, or feeling like the life that you've built for yourself wasn't what you thought it would be. So many things. But again, the universe is coming in with Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are financial things. It can be job offers, abundance, things like that coming in. It's also spiritual abundance for me. So next leveling up spiritually as well. You know, with this gift, these gifts, come a new chapter. Aces are at the beginning of the chapter. If you look at it, you know, you have your ace through 10. You hit your 10, what do? You end that cycle. What happens? You start over with your aces. New beginnings, fresh starts, things coming in that really inspire you. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be wondering if it's too good to be true to some aspect too. Maybe some of you have been really stressed out wondering if these offers, if anything was going to give, anything was going to change. Because I keep hearing that over and over in my head is something's got to give, something's got to give. So sitting in that period of stress and stagnation, I will say it's hard. Believe me, I've spent days in it. I mean, honestly, before it was years. So I'm just going to be completely blunt. But pulling yourself out of it, as difficult as it can be, in healing and purging the things in order to step out from it. Because this is self-imposed. Eight of Swords is self-imposed. It's always self-imposed. So you're putting yourself in this state. My advice is to really, 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 really focus on what you've built, Seven of Pentacles, and decide what makes you passionate. What's going to be it for you? As scary as that is, there comes a point where we have to take those chances. If you're taking a chance on love, take it. Love is always worth the chance. I mean, it just is. It is. You either have someone for life, I mean, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, or you have something that has caused growth, that has caused learning. And yes, not everything we learn from someone or growth we have feels like it's phenomenally positive, but it's necessary on this journey. It is absolutely necessary. We come across people and energies and opportunities for a reason. If you see opportunities coming in and they just make you step back and you're like, okay, is this real? Can I have this? Is this possible? Don't sell yourself short. Don't sit in a state of lack. Don't second guess. You know, really embody that. Embody it and realize the blessings that will come in for you because they are coming in. It feels like honestly, it feels like it's after a shitstorm. It feels like you guys are looking at things like, what has been going on in my life right now? Like, what has been going on up until this point? And honestly, that's awesome because the more you look within, you see what's going on externally. And sometimes it's absolutely, Nine of Pentacles. You guys are coming to a period of abundant security within yourselves. You could definitely have some kind of communication coming in. Very honest, truthful communication. This could very well be you deciding you're not putting up with anything anymore. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. You know, maybe you guys have some communication, some things you want to get off your chest, something that needs to be said before you can move forward, before you can put it to rest. But that Nine of Pentacles is about embodying that power. It's about having the power within you, everything that you need within your soul in order to move forward. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Because I just talked about how Eight of Swords can cause a state of lack, and you have Five of Pentacles here, which is feeling left out. So falling under Eight of Swords means it's self-imposed, which means that you've honestly probably been in a period of hermit mode but next level, because it's like you've been imprisoning yourself and disconnecting yourself from certain things because of fear. Or, again, self-worth, self-esteem, just not feeling like you add up to what you thought you would. And that's not true. I feel like transformation is coming in because of this, because you have the Death card here. It's also about endings. People see the Death card and they're like, oh shit, you know. No. It's a transformative period. So it's going to feel rough. It's going to feel heavy. Sometimes it's going to feel shitty, guys. It's just the way it goes. But it's fallen under this Ace of Cups. So again, transformation, either within a connection that's coming in. Maybe a connection is coming because you transformed and you stood in this power, and then something comes along and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know. There's so much anxiety and fear that comes of it. And for some of you, it's transforming because for a long time you haven't really loved yourself. Not the way that you deserve to be loved, not the way that you give love to other people. And as Pisces, I know you guys, that tends to be a theme because you are healers, you're givers. I fully get it. I completely 100% feel you. But there comes a point where you got to give that love to yourself. You have to, because you deserve it. You deserve all the love you give out to other people to come back to you. You have the Justice card under the Ace of Pentacles. So these two together for me is definitely about karma. So whatever karma you're dealing with right now, whatever you've been going through lately, if it's been a shit show, a shit storm, whatever, it's coming to a period of really things are balancing out. The universe is coming in. It's because you've been putting in work. And I feel like the more you tune in and get in tune with that love within yourself and the power that you have and recognize it, embody it, and really don't let the mental anxiety and the worry and the stress, as hard as it sounds, don't let it overwhelm you. You finally step up into this power. And it's a beautiful story because it's like you see where the shit has hit the fan. But you also see that the shit that's hit the fan has caused so much growth and transformation, and it's because it's karma. You're playing out karma. You're dealing with karmic things right now because the universe is trying to balance you out. When the universe tries to balance us out, sometimes they put us in not the best situations, or we let our 3D pride, ego, things like that we don't feel like are toxic, but they really are to our soul because they're in direct opposition, get in the way. We let that get away. So then we decide to stay in situations that don't serve us anymore. Or, we call in things that are going to teach us a lesson. Until we learn the lesson, they keep repeating. That's what justice and karma is about. All right, let's see what else we can grab for Pisces. Oh, if I can even get cards to come off. Yeah, you're working towards your happiness and your abundance. 10 of Pentacles. You're on a divine path, right? Okay, guys, yeah. I'm going to grab 2 more cards. And the Libra in me has to move all my cards up properly. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, 2 more cards, guys. Just give me 2 more. Yes! Yes. I love this because this is what I was just saying to you guys about this journey. So first out the bat, we have the 10 of Pentacles. With this falling under this 9 of Pentacles and the 7, that definitely means to me you have been in a period of taking stock and really wanting to work towards your independence, your abundance, but more so the life you're building for yourself. You are in the phases right now. You were in the muck of it where you are making decisions, you're making choices, and it feels like it's just your head's above water and you're a sinking ship, and it can feel so many things, but it's because you are reaching this point within yourself to step up into this power. And when you finally take that leap and decide, truly decide, and you decide empowered in alignment, you decide with self-love and just intentional living in your life, it changes the game for you. Chariot. Divine guidance universally. Moving towards your soul's path, your soul's calling. And moving towards your future, your happiness, your abundance. I mean, it's fallen under the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, so it is movement, communication, honesty, clarity, all of this. It's like the more in tune, the more passionate, the more clear and conscious, and the more you really communicate your truth, the more empowered and closer you're going to get on this journey to heading towards like your path. You're just going to take off. And it's because you don't want to be stuck in stagnation and stress and worry anymore. It's heavy, guys. This energy is a mix between heavy as shit and I'm just going to be honest. It's like, it's heavy as shit, but it's also a fireball, like a firestorm. So when you combine the two, and if you're stuck in that and your soul's like trying to light up and be on fire and you are just burning down and heavy, you get a bomb. I'm just saying, you get a bomb. where it's like you want to explode because you're being pushed down so much and you're trying to push up, and there's that point of friction. But when you break through that point of friction, you come up, that's where the healing's at. That's where the transformation takes place. You know, as much as it really, I mean, because this Nine of Wands under the Death card and the Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands is about going through the journey, almost reaching the end, knowing that it's right around the corner. You guys are right there. And you've been getting this Nine of Wands for a bit, I'm going to be honest. So I feel like this has been a cycle for a couple months now. And it's because it's a lot to do with karma. It's things that needed to be learned along the way in order for you to really respect yourself, love yourself, step into your power. Nine of Cups. It is about loving yourself. It's about giving that love to yourself. It's also about fulfillment. It's that wish fulfillment. The dreams, the goals that you have for yourself, they're within reach. I feel like this is going to come down to loving yourself because Five of Pentacles on top of it. Sorry, guys. I'm like flipping these cards all around. Eight of Swords. Because of a state of lack that you've been in, a mentality maybe, again, second guessing your worth, yourself, all of those things. This has been in the way of this Nine of Cups, loving yourself. Do you see how exhausted and sad and stuck and stagnant? And now look at this. This card's just like, I love myself. I love my body. I love who I am. I love where I'm headed. I love my goals. I love everything about my life right now because I am choosing to live it, and I'm choosing to live it on my terms. And then we have this Seven of Wands reversed. And you guys know typically I don't do reversal, but if it's called to me and I leave it, I leave it. So Seven of Wands is an external battling energy. When it's upright, it's having to feel like you defend yourself. You're constantly on the defense all the time from other people's energy, input, opinions. Reversed means you just don't give a shit anymore. You're moving out of that energy. You're moving out of it and into something that's more grounded, more stable. You are not letting other people's opinions, thoughts, energies, whatever it may be, because you could be an empath. Most Pisces are. Dictate your life and your goals and what you're deciding to do for yourself and how you feel about yourself. You're not going to let other people get in the way of how much you love yourself, which, I mean, it's phenomenal. It's a truly phenomenal energy to have for you guys. And it's fallen under the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles. So these opportunities coming in, all of this, it's because you finally decided to step out of that. You've stepped out of that energy of battling within and battling without. You know, you're constantly dealing with other people's energies and stress, and it's things that really aren't pertaining to you. You know, what other people think of you, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And this is coming from someone that spent her entire first half of her life basing what I did off of people's opinions and judgments. So I get it. I shaped myself for so long to fit other people's expectations and needs, and I didn't even know I was doing it. I did it subconsciously. It was something inside of me that felt like in order to people please, in order to make people happy, I needed to be what they wanted me to be. No. This is realizing you don't need any of that shit, and you can be exactly who you're supposed to be, and the universe will come in because you decide to do that and bring you these beautiful blessings in your life in order to show you and affirm to you that you are headed down the right damn path, because you are. I love that. I love that, Pisces. I'm not even going to throw any more down on that one because that one's just beautiful. Like, I mean, the energy's shifting, guys. It's coming. It's there. You have to stick with it. As hard as it is sometimes, that Nine of Wands, knowing that it's there, knowing that you're breaking through, knowing that it's coming, and the transformation's taking place. Keep that in mind. When it gets really hard, when it gets tough, when it starts digging deep and really making you feel trapped, just realize, like, I'm not trapped. You know, do something that soothes your soul. Go take a hot bath. Go to the beach if you're by the beach. I mean, go do something that really inspires you to uplift your soul, because the muck of it's coming through, and you guys are definitely going to step into some power, and you are really moving and removing yourself from energies that have been weighing on you heavily and I feel like they've been dictating to a certain extent your life. It could be friends, family, relationships, whatever it is. It's been something heavy that's really been laying an impact on you, and it's time to let it go. The universe with that Justice card is saying let it go. New things want to come in, opportunities want to come in. If it's connections that don't serve you, cut them. Because, I mean, they're trying to come in with this, and this is a beautiful energy to come into. You got to trust the process. Okay, you guys, I don't need 5 cards. I need like 1, 2, 3 max. Yeah. So this Nightingale is about speaking your heart's song, speaking your truth openly. Communication, but it's really speaking from your soul. You're in a period right now where you are coming to that truth, you know, and you're starting to let other people know. And you feel more complete because of it. And we have the Cobra here, which is the awareness card. It is about knowing that your spirit's guides are with you on this journey right now. They're with you every step of the way, and they're guiding you because you're on a divine path. This is knowing that you have the wisdom, that you can sit and be still and really connect. And, you know, the intuition that you're developing and what you have inside your soul right now, it's being guided. So listen, you know, if you get nudges, if you get hunches, if you get feelings, energies, whatever you pick up on, trust it. Trust it. Don't second guess yourself because you're connected, incredibly connected. What can we get? I love this. I love this. Oh, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Like I just said, do something that inspires you, something that's going to bring you this happiness, this peace within. Do something that makes you feel good about you. 9 of Cups. Do something that makes you feel that self-love within. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Like I just said, guys. They're with you every step of the way. That fell on that. That's with the Cobra. That's your guides are there. The best point to reach is when you finally say, you know what? I'm going to trust my journey. I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust my soul. And when you really start to trust your soul and what you're being called to do and what you're being nudged towards and what you're being pulled towards, the universe can really get to work. And that's when things really start to, you reach a point of contentment. That's the only way I can describe it. It's peace, but it's not always peaceful. Sometimes you're going to have chaos. You're going to have healing. You're going to have growth. That's part of the journey. But you reach a point within yourself where you're content because you love yourself. You're happy. You're on this journey. You're doing things that matter to you. You're making an impact without even realizing it half the time because you are just love. You are this beautiful soul that is really trying to live this life intentionally and from a good place, from your heart. The more you do that, the more you become content, the more the universe really shows you that things can change in a way that you've never imagined before. So, all right, Pisces, you guys always give me my feels. That's going to be it for your June 2019. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the month, and I will see you next week for your connection spreads. Love and light.